Okay guys, Bryce is really irritating me and I want to talk about it really quickly, but if you haven't read Crescent City, if you haven't read Crescent City Book 2, House of Sky and Breath, then you probably want to keep scrolling, and this is my warning to you because in the process of ranting, I'm going to go over spoilers, so you've been warned. Alright, first thing, I feel like Bryce is overly confident, almost to the point of arrogance, because of all the power that she got in book 1 and how she survived that whole big situation. And yeah, she's dealing with that, and I'm not saying that that hasn't affected her, but I feel like this power that she has, she thinks that she's invincible or close to it, but in this world, Fae aren't immortal. Like, things can happen, and she gets really irritated at her friends when they tell her that she needs to be careful or when she needs to be carrying things that can protect her. Weapons, if you know what I mean. Okay, and then I also feel like she feeds into double standards a little bit. In book 1, Hunt kind of went off on his own and behind the scenes and made some decisions and did things without really talking to her about it. And she saw that as a big betrayal and all this other nonsense. Well, it wasn't nonsense. But in book 2, after they've established that they're mates and that they're a partnership, she goes off on her own and makes these decisions and does these things without really talking to him about it. And then she plays down his anger and makes it seem like his anger is unjustified when he gets upset, when he finds out that she's went behind his back and done this. And I'm like, you literally did the exact same thing in book 1. He has the right to be upset. And I feel like she's playing that down, playing his anger down as a kind of an unjustified thing, to the point where Hunt ends up apologizing for how he reacts. And I'm like, that's not fair. But I think that might be a Sarah J. Maas thing, because I kind of see a little bit of that in Throne of Glass too. But also, one last thing, she likes to use her princess title because her dad is her real father's the Autumn King, and she likes to use this whole princess title with officials to try to get what she wants for her friends. But then she gets really angry and upset when her dad kind of takes that as her saying, okay, I've accepted this role, which makes sense. If you're calling yourself a princess, you've kind of essentially accepted that that's what your title is, unintentionally. But she gets really upset when her father goes on and changes her last name to be his last name, making her officially a princess. But it's like, she's already using the title with official people within the city. So it kind of like, she gets really angry, and it's like, I saw that coming. I don't know why she didn't see that, but I guess that's what flawed characters are for. I love Bryce. I'm really curious to see how this book ends, because if you have read any of Sarah J. Maas's books, the last 5 chapters are the biggest chapters in the whole book. So I'll see you soon.